1. Your mind is a wild animal. Either you train it or it devours you. Your mind isn't this calm, wise voice that always guides you right. No, it's a wild, untamed beast that constantly looks for shortcuts, comfort, and escape. It's lazy by default. It's weak by habit. It's the enemy within. Most people let their minds control them, and that's why they lose. Every morning when that alarm goes off, your mind whispers, 5 more minutes. When you're supposed to work, it says, you've done enough. When you're chasing a goal and it gets hard, it screams, quit before it hurts. That's not your mind helping you. That's your inner enemy trying to protect your comfort zone. You can't reason with this beast. You can't negotiate with weakness. You can only ice and train it. With discipline, suffering, and repetition, you teach your mind who's boss by doing the things you don't want to do every single day. The gym when you're tired, the grind when you're uninspired, the focus when distractions call your name. Every act of discipline is like a leash around that wild animal. Every moment you push when your mind says stop, you're taking back control. And over time, something shifts. That weak, lazy voice starts to shrink. That beast learns obedience. You become the master. But the day you stop training it, it comes back stronger, hungrier. That's why this isn't a one-time victory. It's daily combat. You must wake up and reclaim control every single day. Because if you don't control your mind, it will control you, and it will drag you into mediocrity. 2. Pain is the doorway. Walk through it. Pain. The one thing everyone avoids, yet it's the only path that leads to power. People talk about wanting to be strong, successful, confident. But the truth is, none of that comes without pain. You can't build mental muscle without struggle. You can't learn and discipline without discomfort. Pain is the teacher of all greatness. Every time life punches you in the mouth, you're being tested. The universe is asking, how bad do you really want it? Most people fold, they quit, they run from pain and spend their lives chasing comfort. But comfort is the coffin of potential. If you want to control your mind, you must reframe pain. Stop seeing it as punishment. See it as proof that you're growing. Every workout that burns, every hour you stay disciplined, every failure you rise from, that's pain transforming into strength. That's the fire forging a new version of you. Pain humbles you. It reveals who you are when the mask falls off. Anyone can smile when life is easy, but only the mentally strong can stay calm when everything's falling apart. That's real control. You don't find peace by avoiding pain. You find it by walking straight through it. Every moment you endure pain consciously, you teach your mind, you don't control me anymore. Pain is the key that unlocks mental control. You either walk through that doorway or spend your life stuck behind it. 3. Your feelings don't matter. Your standards do. Let's get one thing straight. Feelings are unreliable. They change like the weather. One day you feel unstoppable, the next you feel empty. If your actions depend on how you feel, you'll never get anywhere. The weak are slaves to their feelings. The strong are guided by their standards. There will be mornings when you don't feel like getting up, nights when you don't feel like working, days when you feel lost, uninspired, unmotivated. None of that matters. What matters is that you show up anyway, because consistency is born in the moments when you least feel like doing it. Standards are the foundation of self-control. They're the invisible rules that guide your life, the things you do, no matter what. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth, right? You just do it. That's how your discipline should be. Automatic, non-negotiable. When you raise your standards, your life rises with them. Stop saying, I'll try. Stop saying, maybe tomorrow. Replace that with, I don't miss. That's how you build identity. You start to see yourself as the kind of person who doesn't break promises to themselves. Control over the mind begins when you separate your want emotions from your false actions. Feel tired? Do it anyway. Feel scared? Go anyway. Feel unmotivated? Show up regardless. That's what separates dreamers from doers. Stop waiting for the mood. Create the standard. And the moment your standards become higher than your feelings, you become unstoppable. 4. The war is inside, not outside. The biggest illusion is thinking your problems are external. They're not. The real war is happening inside your head. The enemy isn't your boss, your past, or your circumstances. It's that little voice whispering, "You can't." That voice is subtle but dangerous. It's the voice of fear, laziness, doubt. The voice that wants to keep you safe in mediocrity. Every time you listen to it, it grows stronger. Every time you disobey it, it weakens. That's the war. And it's daily. You can't win this war once and be done. You win it every morning when you get out of bed early. You win it every time you stick to your plan when distractions hit. You win it when you do what's right instead of what's easy. People think success is about external trophies, money, fame, status. It's not. Success is the ability to stay calm, focused, and unbroken, no matter what chaos surrounds you. It's about mastering your reactions. When you control your internal world, the external world bows down. You stop being reactive. You stop being manipulated by emotions or circumstances. You start living by principles, not moods. The mind is a battlefield, and every day you're either winning the war or losing it. The question is, what? Oh, are you listening to? The weak voice that says stop? Or the inner commander that says keep going? Control your mind, and the world can't touch you. 5. Control is freedom. Most people confuse freedom with comfort. They think being able to do whatever they want, whenever they want, is freedom. It's not. That's chaos, and chaos leads to regret. Real freedom isn't doing whatever you feel like. It's having the power to do what must be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's mastery over impulse. Freedom is control. When you control your mind, you're no longer a slave to cravings, fear, or distraction. You decide when to act. You decide when to rest. You decide what deserves your energy, and that's the ultimate power. Choice without compulsion. The undisciplined person is a prisoner of their own desires. They scroll when they should study. They eat when they're bored. They quit when it gets hard. Their mind owns them. But the one who has mastered control, they move differently. Calm, focused, dangerous. When your actions align with your mission, when your habits serve your goals, when your focus becomes bulletproof, that's freedom. That's what control gives you. And the price of that freedom is discipline. You can't skip it. You can't fake it. You can't buy it. You must earn it through sacrifice, repetition, and willpower. Control your mind, and nothing external can imprison you. Master yourself or be mastered. This world doesn't reward the talented. It rewards the disciplined. Every single dream you've ever had, every version of yourself you've imagined, it all starts with one thing: controlling your mind. Because if your mind is weak, your body follows, your habits crumble, your dreams die. But if your mind is strong, if it's trained, focused, and unbreakable, there's nothing on this earth that can stop you. You must understand this. Your mind will always take the path of least resistance. It will always try to protect you from discomfort. But comfort is the killer of greatness. So the next time you feel like quitting, don't. The next time you feel tired, go harder. The next time your mind tells you enough, push twice as far. Because every moment you take control, you're rewriting your destiny. Control your thoughts, and you control your actions. Control your actions, and you control your results. Control your results, and you control your life. You don't need motivation. You need mastery. You don't need comfort. You need control. The mind is your greatest weapon, but only if you're the one holding it.